my friends? This is Whiskey in the Six at the new bar, on the new set. This will be it unless something drastic happens in the next few years. The lighting's in, the TV's in, the countertops, the bottles, everything's where it should be. All is right with the world. Doing the Kilchoman Sanaig, 46%. This is bottled this year, 2021. Much darker than previous years. There is some sherry influence in this one, also some bourbon influence in this one. It's no age statement, but you're probably looking at around a 5-year-old whiskey in my guess. Kilchoman is still relatively new. They do have some older stuff out there. I think there's stuff as old as 8 or 9 years old, maybe even a little bit older, maybe 10. This one's a beauty. I'm gonna nose it, taste it, and give it a mark. Okay, so I haven't done too many Kilchomans on this channel. Cask influence is actually right there, right on the box. The line is larger on the sherry side than on the bourbon side, meaning that there's more sherry influence in this than bourbon influence, or bourbon cask influence anyway. 46%, non-chill filtered, no added color, all right? So that's all natural color. This is really well priced. I think I paid about 80 something bucks for it, Canadian. So at that price, the color presentation, 46%, all those things, you can't go wrong here. On the nose. All right, a really good amount of peat. So I'm guessing that this is probably around 5 years old, like I said, and probably anywhere between 30 and 50 ppm. I could be wrong, but this does have a strong peated nose. Very nice. Kilchoman is an Islay distillery, one of the newer ones. And this does have all those Islay kind of notes to it. That medicinal note, the fresh ocean spray kind of note. Really, really nice. Nice sweetness from the sherry casks as well. Almost like a balsamic, like vinaigrette topping oyster shells, if that makes any sense. And then maybe some sherry poured on top of that. Definitely some nice berry fruit in there as well, dark berry fruit from that sherry cask influence. And as I pulled away there, I got a little bit of like a coffee note on the palate. Really nice palate. Coffee dominates the finish. Some dark chocolate in there as well. But on entry, you get like clam shells and oyster shells. That kind of note, like minerally, like, I don't want to say fishy because it's not quite fishy, but it's like sea spray kind of note. Nice like damp log kind of note on the nose and on the palate. Good amount of sweetness too. Get a little bit of even like a molasses kind of note, which is coming probably from the combination of the heavy sherry cask influence in addition to the peat. Almost like that, like tarry kind of burnt, dark, sugary note. So, bottling date at the back here, 18/02/21. Honestly, this is really good. I went through majority of this within the last couple months. Picked this up from my buddy Mark at Liquor Lodge. Really, really nice stuff. I would definitely buy another bottle of this. I think they're going to be coming out with this every year, but I could be wrong. And I hope the quality is consistently like this, because if it is, I will have a bottle of this on this bar at all times. Beautiful whiskey. Everything I want in an Islay. This is arguably the best Kilchoman I've had so far. Definitely the most peated. And when I'm looking Islay, I really want that peat influence. Like I said, under $90 for this whiskey, which is really good in my opinion, Canadian. Gonna have to give this one an 88. I think that's a great mark. Great whiskey, definitely well deserving. It could even go higher. A few years ago, I probably would have graded this higher. Really nice overall, nothing to complain about. If you're an Islay fan, you're gonna absolutely love this whiskey. I would put this next to the Lafroig sherry cask and maybe say that this is a touch better. The new 10-year-old Lafroig sherry cask. They both kind of punch the same, and what I mean by that is like the heat you get from the liquid is similar, despite this being 46 and the Lafroig being 48. It would be cool to do a side-by-side. Perhaps the Lafroig is a touch more sweet, but I almost feel like the Kilchoman is a little bit more peated, which is why it kind of wins out for me. But both are excellent. This is really good. I think if you like that one, you're gonna love this one too. Like I said, that's an 88. I'll definitely buy that again. Hope you like this video, guys. Let me know what you think of the set. Let me know what you think of the video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you really like the video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and you can support this channel on Patreon. Cheers.